I don't believe there is one, so if this is a test, I just failed.
You showed it. Hey, everybody. This is Dean FM, Dean Fraser Milford, here for your creature comfort. And today, I wanted to do another reaction video. This one's going to be to Ayanna Pressley. Calls for regulations on AI to prevent the exploitation of black and brown communities. Something that I had found out recently was that AI... We got a lot of shine here. A lot of shine. I like to use some glitter once in a while. Look pretty. Look pretty, because you never do. Like this. Okay. I found out recently that there is some environmental issues that could come with AI, especially ChatGPT and the servers that they use, of which contribute to greater, environmental risk and are, unfortunately, as she said, I've heard about the black and brown communities being targeted as far as they have to use water. They have to use like a lot of water to cool down the system or something. But it's like, so we're going to learn a little bit. We're going to try to get into some specifics here and try to learn what Ayanna Pressley is bringing to our attention. Yeah, so let's get right into it. Make sure to check out my stuff. It's in the link down below.
Thank you. Just 2 weeks ago, Republicans passed a reconciliation bill that would ban all states from regulating AI for 10 years. Since most did not actually read the bill, they were unaware of that. So this is a timely hearing as Republicans are learning the error of their ways in real time. They're offering the American people up as guinea pigs for corporations to conduct AI experiments with no oversight, no regulation, and no endorsement and no enforcement. Mr. Chair, I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record a letter by the Massachusetts Joint Committee on Advanced Information Technology, the Internet, and Cybersecurity from May 30th, 2025, which details the dangers of the Republican moratorium.
There'd be a lot of dangers with the Republicans.
Without objection.
Now let's talk about why regulating AI matters. Artificial intelligence reflects the assumptions of those who build it and the priorities of those who use it. And too often, those priorities fail to include the safety, the rights, and economic opportunity of black communities and other marginalized groups. In my district, the Massachusetts 7th, we are proud to be a national hub for technology and innovation. For example, Northeastern University Center for Inclusive Computing is leading the charge to make sure that AI opportunities are accessible to all. At the same time, we cannot allow AI to be the latest chapter in America's history of exploiting marginalized groups, namely the black community. The government must invest in an approach rooted in equity that protects the rights of everyone. That is why, Mr. Chair, I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record this report released last year from Color of Change, titled Black Tech Agenda, Advancing Equity and Reimagining Technology.
Wow. Yeah. It's
Without
so
objection.
Sad how just in every single area it seems like we're just overlooked just a little bit. Like,
do you know which government employee or agency or board is responsible for overseeing AI deployment across the executive branch to prevent violations of civil liberties and civil rights?
I don't believe there is one, so if this is a test, I just failed.
You showed it.
Well, the truth is, no one knows. The responsibility of AI civil rights enforcement is not in anyone's job description. And that has got to change. The United States federal government is deploying AI and it's impacting our daily lives. There are more than 2,000 AI use cases across agencies. Right now, there's nothing stopping the Department of Health and Human Services from using AI systems to help decide who receives Medicaid, who receives food assistance.
Oh, yeah, no, we can't be doing that. No, that's outrageous. We rely on it a little bit too much, don't we? Like, there's where I draw the line. When it comes to things like AI and progressiveness and progression in society more so, I think that the AI is very important, like, especially where it comes to other people in the world and in other countries who are getting on it. Like, on top of their AI game, where it comes to regulating, when I first thought about the topic of regulations being brought up as far as AI is concerned, I'm like, no, I don't want them to regulate it, especially not now when the country's already going downhill. Why we want to, like, stop progress in that sense? But I guess if it's not advanced enough to not be causing all this harm to where there's cases and this and that, and people complaining about how certain things are being regulated as far as concerns, implementation, and things such as healthcare, certainly no. That could be up in so many ways. Corruption ways, whether it's a glitch way, hack way, like some sort of bug way, and everybody just getting sick. No, we can't be doing that. Let's go.
A mother could quite literally lose access to her child's medication, or a family could lose food support.
Based on
There's nothing stopping the Department of Justice from
they can't even
using
challenge
racially biased algorithms to decide who gets released from prison. AI shouldn't be determining who gets care, who stays in prison, or who can feed their kids without any sense of oversight or recourse. The government's use of AI
if it's programmed to be discriminatory.
If we want the public to trust the federal government, then we must have transparency.
You must have transparency.
I yield back.
Period. It's like, I mean, I don't know. I don't think, sometimes it feels like we're preaching to a wall when it comes to those. Let me just look up really quick. What is the negative impacts of AI on the environment? Right, okay, so this is what I was saying before about the cooling system. It says data centers generate significant heat requiring energy-intensive cooling systems, often involving water consumption. So yeah, that's basically what I was saying earlier about the consumption and all that. But yeah, and yeah, so it's not good. Like, obviously, we are always going to be by the wayside, always at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to consideration. And unfortunately, that goes for situations that could be life-threatening to us or life-determining for us. And that, my dear, was reacting to Ayanna Pressley, calls for regulations on AI to prevent exploitation of Black and brown communities. Please check out Ayanna Pressley. Please go follow her. Talk to you later. Stay involved. Stay having the word. Being vocal and stay having a voice. Bye-bye.